related to the position of an object is its displacement. Displacement is the change in position of the object, just like we saw in 1 dimension, but now this is the change in position in 2 or 3 dimensions. So the displacement vector points from the initial position to the final position. This would be our displacement vector pointing from R0 to R1. This is our displacement vector pointing from R1 to R2. The displacement is path independent. Only the endpoints matter. Only where the particle is at the beginning and the end of that motion matters. The actual trajectory, the actual path taken, doesn't matter. Displacement is a measure of distance as well, so we're going to measure that in meters or in feet. The distance traveled is something different. The distance traveled is measuring how far you are moving along the trajectory. And so you'd have to measure this total length. There's a way to do that. What you're doing basically is summing up the displacement vector, but summing up very short little displacements, an infinite number of infinitely small little displacements that follow the curve perfectly. That is something that you can do in Calc 3, but is going to be beyond the scope of this class. But distance traveled is always positive. It's not a vector quantity. It's measuring the distance you've traveled along the trajectory of the object. And that's something, again, that can be found. You'll see that when you get to Calc 3.